There is a great man I know by the name Cosmos Maduka, a man whom his father died when he was just very little, so didn't have any way to go to school. But he had a burning desire and he pursued that vision. He built businesses. Coming from the village where there was no opportunity to go to school, the mother had to only train the senior brother in school. And this man, by reason of his burning desire, he passionately began to chase his purpose. Now he owned a big brand. He is known as one of the richest men in the country, Nigeria. Now that company have huge number of staffs. Those staff feed their family from their salary. That is what we call an overflowing life, that your purpose can serve another. Yes, your purpose serving another. There are people who employ thousands of staff in their companies. They have thousands of staff that they pay. Now, these thousands of staff, these people provide for their family on account of one man's purpose. That is the overflowing life. So, what are you going to give your word? Live an overflowing life. Let something leave you to your generation. Live for it daily. Listen, when I say this thing, I'm not saying it from a standpoint of one who has overcome. But listen, your purpose is the only reason why you are here. Any other thing you do outside your purpose is a distraction. There are things I do outside my purpose, but I know every time I do them that this is distraction. But the reason why I'm telling you this is to have it in mind that the only reason why you are here is to fulfill that purpose. Look at, today we travel from one country to the other. When you go to the airport, you see too many structures put in place. But once upon a time, as big as that plane, it was just an idea in somebody's mind. And he worked on it relentlessly until he gave it to his word. He may be no more, but that thing he built, people are reproducing it, but he was the first man that constructed it. That thing he built has given his generation something, and even generations to come. Now we fly across the globe easily, because one man did not fail to fulfill his purpose. That is what we call an overflowing life, that something in you begin to flow to others, even to the next generation. There are books that we read today, and when we read them, our life are transformed. Some of them were written 100 years ago. What if that person did not write it? I can remember reading a book that transformed my life so much, and when I began to make my research, I realized the book was over 100 years. What if the writer did not write it? There were people who was having marriage issue. There is a man who was having marriage issue, didn't know how to relate with women until he stumbled upon another content on YouTube, and this guy was teaching about what women want. And on account of the content of that guy, this man was able to secure his marriage. What will you give your word? Live purposefully. Live purposefully. See, if you live purposefully, a time is going to come, every other thing you seek will be put in place. Seek ye the kingdom, and all that the Gentiles seek. If you focus on your purpose, that which God, see, that is all, everything. That is the summary of everything. Where there is no vision, the people perish. And when I talk about purpose, it's not just about business, it's not just about brand. There is some even purposes within the family. There is your purpose as a man. There is your wife's purpose, but there is your purpose as a family. What do you want to build? What kind of children do you want to raise? It's not about doctor, banker. That I want to raise people who are distinguished in character. That this is the kind of mindset I want to plant to my children. And you begin to build it gradually. You begin to build it gradually. In every aspect, be purposeful. Be purposeful. Know what you want from life and work on it daily. And work on it daily. And work on it daily. Yes. before you get into that marriage, what is the purpose of that marriage? This is the marriage. This is the kind of marriage life we are building. This is the kind of children we are raising. Because you already know the kind of children you are raising, you know what to teach them on a daily basis. Don't just teach them good things. Teach them good things towards a direction. You say, in my home, I will teach my children that words are powerful. So for this reason, nobody will use negative words in my home. It's a purpose also. It's a purpose. Be purposeful. Be purposeful. If there is no clear purpose, people will drift. People will drift. Be purposeful. Live an overflowing life. Let something leave you to your generation. I remember at some point in my life, I was living wayward life until I stumbled upon messages of fathers of faith like Apostle Joshua Selman, Apostle Michael Oropo. What if these men were not on the path of purpose? There were people who were living wayward life and they stumbled upon one message of another man and their life changed. What if that man is not purposeful? See, so when I'm telling you this, if you do not fulfill your purpose, it is not just only you who is losing. Many are losing. Many are losing. There are many people who that your purpose was ordained to liberate. So if you don't fulfill it, it will cause a gap. So work on it daily. Every day you wake up, you put in the work. Every day you wake up, you put in the work. Every day you wake up, you put in the word until you leave your word something. Don't leave your word the way you met it. What is your purpose? I want to build businesses, and on account that business, I want to employ 100 staff, 200 staff. Let me be the reason why 200 staff have shared. You see, when you map out these things and you work on it daily, I want to accumulate money. It's a purpose. I want to accumulate money so that I can change things. I can be a philanthropist. I want to accumulate money so that I can be a help to society, so I can support the orphanage, and then you begin to build your businesses. You begin to grow your finances. These are purpose. Live for it. Live like this every day. I have good voice. I want to entertain my world with my voice. I want to use song to inspire people. I want to use song to entertain, to inspire, to motivate, to make people stick to their vision. You can use song to do everything. These are purpose. Live for them every day. Whatever your own is. I'm a fashion designer. I want to bring new fashions into the world. Yes, you are an engineer. You build houses. You construct houses. Seek for new construction. Every day we are making the kingdom of earth like the kingdom of heaven. If you look back at 100, 200 years ago, you will see that the world was not the way it is now. You see, because certain men came into the world and they refused to go until they make a change. Yes, the assignment is for this kingdom of earth to become like the kingdom of heaven. So the people who will make it so are purposeful men who will not give sleep to their eyes until they give their word something.